It's lit.
Welcome to the Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Dirty Sports, Round 2, live commentary. I'm your host, Andy Ruther, coming to you live from the Smut Studio in Venice Beach, California, with my co-host on this evening, the one and only, Tug Coker.
Hello, Andy.
You're looking awfully sharp tonight, Tug.
As do you.
Thank you. And we have, on my right, off camera, the hottest video editor.
Yo!
Wow. Coming in hot.
Saturday night, you know.
Nicholas
In Vegas.
Dalessandro.
How we doing, boys?
We're good. How are you, Nick?
I'm doing good. This is I've never actually watched a pay-per-view boxing fight in the comfort of a home. I watched, what was it? McGregor Mayweather. It was an outdoor party, Central Michigan, sophomore year. So this is a new experience for me.
What about you, Tug? What's like? Let's just lead in for any of the people watching, any of the dirt balls, any of the non-dirt balls, whoever's joining the broadcast. I don't know anything about boxing. I'm just gonna say it to lead into this whole night of festivities.
And just to give a quick update, 13 minutes
Yes.
until we start bringing in the main attraction. As far as my boxing prowess, fan of the sweet science. You know, I'm not here to give you any specific details. I do watch both these fighters. I love boxing. When I was in high school in the 90s, or maybe middle school, I can't remember. Invited all my friends over to watch the Riddick Bowe fights, Holyfield fights. So I'm excited about tonight.
Now, who is the Vegas odds-on favorite? It's Deontay Wilder.
Deontay
correct?
Wilder is the favorite. It's not a big favorite. It's
Okay.
minus 135, and Fury is like plus 115. It actually opened pretty even. And what's interesting about this, there's bunch of money coming on from both sides of the Atlantic. So people pouring money in Vegas on Wilder, money coming in the UK on Fury. So, guys, people, ladies, gentlemen, in the comment section, go ahead and send in your predictions. Let's hear what the public is thinking.
Yeah.
Give us your thoughts and knockouts and rounds. Maybe we'll get Andy to throw out some koozies to someone who picks the actual round
I love it.
of the knockout.
Now we're in the pre big fight. What do you call these? The festivities. We have Mike Tyson on the screen.
Yeah, we'll start shouting out people. If you're not watching at home, we'll give you some shout-outs as to what we're seeing on the screen. Obviously, we got Evander walking in.
with 1.5 ears. It's very great that they show Mike Tyson, the guy who bit off his ear. Now Evander's ears actually are looking pretty good. I will say they're looking pretty good.
You guys earlier today watched Fury Wilder 1. Do you have any thoughts on watching that? Who's going to win tonight?
I don't have any thoughts, but I'll say I really enjoyed it. And also, these are big men.
I feel like this is the same thing that you and Prano talk about a lot, about the athletes just being better.
Thank you.
These dudes are 6'7" and 6'9".
Animals.
I mean, Evander moved up from light heavyweight to be the heavyweight champion of the world. Not big.
Mike Tyson's, I think, 5'10".
Yes. I saw Mike Tyson in Vegas once, and he can still destroy people, but he's not. Look, there he is right now. Oh my God, in leather with a mock turtleneck.
The gray beard.
Oh,
Iron Mike.
Still looks like he's about to destroy people.
Coming in the ring. Now is Holyfield protecting his ears at this point? Is there any concern for his ears?
Nick, do you have any thoughts on the fight after watching Fury Wilder 1?
Talk about two great boxing names. Fury and Wilder. Like, one guy is going to bring the Fury, but one guy's just going to be a little bit wilder. That's why I think I might have Wilder in this one with the edge. What other sports do you think these guys can play? Because I look at Wilder, and I'm thinking like maybe basketball. He's got the length and the athleticism.
He's a tight end.
Yeah.
I also think Fury basketball as well. I mean, 6'9".
A little chubby.
Get some. Well, I mean, get some rebounds. It might be like of the Vlade Divac, sort of style of hoops. Vlade was known to have a cigarette or two at halftime. Maybe that's what we're looking with Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. Dude, a lot of people are going Wilder. A lot of people, But I will say this. In the ESPN predictions, Tyson said he thinks Fury has a shot. Holyfield thinks Fury has a shot. I don't know if this is a little shade on Deontay, but I think Fury's got a real shot tonight. He might get. He's a pest. You saw it in Fury Wilder 1. So kind of a showboat. Like tries to get into the head. He plays in the headspace of some of his opponents.
Yeah.
Will he be able to kind of like unravel Wilder? Because Wilder, we all know, is just a one shot. Like one shot, he's always dangerous.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that right hand of Wilder.
Yeah, and that's something that we want to see tonight. Do we want to see some sort of like more combinations? He's got a devastating uppercut that he doesn't really use all the time.
Yeah.
So and Fury's all about the jab. So we're gonna see what's gonna go down tonight. We talked about this earlier. Some of the broadcasters tonight. We all know our boy Joe Tessitore from Monday Night Football, and we all made comments off air about how comfortable we see him in the boxing space. Like he's really good in boxing.
Yeah, I agree with you. And Joe Tessitore took a beating the last 2 Monday Night Football seasons from social media, both him and Booger, and Booger more deservingly so.
They need to have Booger maybe do one little spot here tonight. Just remember what he's up to. Is there a Booger cam?
But I agree with you. Tessitore, much more comfortable, much more, it seems, acclimated, at ease when he's announcing boxing.
I think Kellerman is. I don't know what people think of Kellerman on First Take, but like Kellerman was great on LA radio. He's great when it comes to boxing. So that'll be exciting for a lot of fans at home tonight.
Well, I agree. A lot of people want to associate Kellerman with First Take, but he's been calling boxing for how long now? A long time, right? 15 plus years?
Absolutely.
So I think a lot of the younger crowd probably doesn't realize that. And would you say that's his forte? That's his wheelhouse?
And yes, I would say so.
So I'm excited. I'm really excited. I haven't been this excited for a live boxing match. I mean, hell, this might be the first time I've ever paid for one, to be honest.
This reminds me of the big match, the big fights of the '90s. Like,
oh yeah,
the
loved
early
them.
pay-per-view stages.
Loved them.
Tyson Holyfield. I can't remember. I think I want to say Holyfield. Riddick Bowe, where the guy in the helicopter, where the guy parachuted onto the ring,
yeah,
and then stopped the fight.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm pumped for this one. The only thing I don't want to happen is early knockout. I want to see a classic. I need to see a classic.
I agree.
Everyone's talking about Fury's a little heavier, which is interesting because
he was always kind of a little chubby.
He is. But like he's very nimble, good on his feet, good with defense, and he's got a good head movement. And it is a little curious that he's a little heavier than last time. So is he in here to bang? Is he in here to bang with Wilder? Not something that I think we recommend.
I think he's ready to bang. If you watch, I put out the clip on social media. He was doing hip thrust.
He was really banging for sure.
He was literally banging like he was having sex. Go to our Instagram, go to our Twitter, go to our Facebook page. I posted this before it gets taken down. And he was doing some banging. So Tug and I are going to be here all night with our amazing video editor, Nick Dalessandro, who's going to be going to the comments section. Let's hop in there early, Nick.
Let's do it. We got some predictions off the gate. Chase thinks Wilder's going to take it round 4 knockout. We got Wilder in a knockout in round 9. Fury gets knocked out by Wilder in round
So no one
11.
has Fury, right?
There's a lot of Wilder on this, yeah.
I mean, I think Fury is so live tonight.
I agree. The fact that no one is predicting Fury, again, somebody who knows nothing about this sport, a completely ignorant viewer of the sport. Anything is possible.
And it's not overwhelming. I mean, Wilder's only minus 135. That's not a very big favorite.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Now I want to give a shout out to Tug because this was all Tug's idea. I was thinking about possibly getting the fight, which you didn't know about, and Tug got Nick's ear, Nick got in my ear, then the three of us met up on text message, and here we are.
Well, we're here because I just wanted to use you to get the fight, so thank you.
Thank you. It's good to know. Tug, let's be honest. You're not using me to get the fight. You're using me to get out of your house
100%.
and away from your adorable children.
100% agree. I get to leave, pre-bath time and pre-night-night.
Yeah.
So, and I'm now here drinking a tasty Miller Lite with you all.
Now, someone who's been knocked out before, we all can never forget the denting. This might be tough for me to watch. I might have flashbacks. I might have some, PTSD. So if I start going into a full seizure during the fight, I hope one of you guys can shove some sort of bit or something in my mouth to make sure that I don't bite my tongue.
Now, there's a comment about whether or not there's odds going on whether or not that's a clip-on.
Definitely not a clip-on. Definitely not a clip-on. In fact, I'm kind of offended that you would think that this is a clip-on. This is a relatively new suit, and it's nice to wear a suit. We discussed this. I don't get to wear suits much, and it's nice to be able to wear a suit and look fresh. Now, was this my idea or was this your idea? I forget.
I believe this is your idea.
Yeah, I said let's dress up. Let's act like we're really at the MGM Grand Tug. And if you guys could see Nick, you'll see Nick here in a bit on camera. Nick is in full former Dirty Sports sponsor Flag and Anthem gear. He's in my clothes. My clothes fit you perfectly.
Oh yeah,
Which
fits like a glove. Like me and you are the same build.
Yeah, which is it's nice. At this point, our relationship has gone to that level where you're wearing my clothes.
Yeah, I do that with my own dad. I do it with my surrogate father and you.
Thank you.
So yeah, this is nice.
Now your real dad will be in town tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow me and you are gonna go have some
Real dad.
some dinner and a beer together. So I'm really excited to see Ron.
Yeah.
First curious play here tonight. We all think of this being a big-time sporting event. Gavin DeGraw is doing the Star Spangled Banner.
Country star.
I don't think so. I think he's like a sort of a pop.
I have no clue.
You're thinking of Tim McGraw,
Yeah,
Andy.
that's correct. Oh man, this is a guy who sort of doesn't. He traverses in the pop world.
Okay.
But you think of big time events usually have big time stars.
Yeah.
This is a curious choice for me.
Now Irvin Johnson is there.
Totally unimpressed with Gavin DeGraw.
Magic is not impressed.
Could not care less. Waiting for him to get off the out of the ring.
Magic had that same look on his face when he said, "I'm done with the Lakers."
I mean, Gavin DeGraw, 3.5 million monthly Spotify listens, so we might be underrating.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. See, I'm such an old man. I know
It means that he gets 3.5 million listeners monthly on average.
Thank you, Nick. I know what records sold means. That's what I'm getting at. That's kind of that shows my age. Now, Gavin did. Now, who was the guy who sung the British national anthem, England's national anthem? We missed that part.
Yeah, I could not even recognize that dude. So
Yeah.
My question is, I'm excited to see what they come out in. Deontay's known to come out in the sort of like Hannibal Lecter a mask.
I like that.
That's his move.
It's very intimidating.
The bronze bomber. I believe Fury is known as the Gypsy King.
He's a troll, though. He came out that one fight.
He's a bit of a troll. He's a bit of a troll.
He came out that one fight in full American outfit. Did you see that?
I did not see that.
Yeah,
no.
obviously he's not from here. He's from the UK. He came out in a full American head-to-toe outfit. I like when they do that. It's kind of like when Floyd Mayweather, when he fought Manny Pacquiao, or not Manny Pacquiao, when he fought Oscar De La Hoya on Cinco de Mayo. I don't know if you guys remember.
Oh, yeah, sure.
In 2005, that's actually, I was living in Las Vegas at the time. No, I'm sorry, 2006. He came out in a full Mexican outfit to troll Oscar De La Hoya on Cinco de Mayo.
I mean, this is Fury's. This is part of Fury's game. I'm very excited to see what he's going to be wearing tonight. Will it be a tribute to Kobe? Will he try to win over the sort of West Coast audience by doing a tribute to Kobe?
Tyson Fury?
Yeah.
Negative.
Okay.
No way.
That'd be a huge move, though, because you got to imagine. Vegas is it's like basically L.A. adjacent.
Yeah.
Think what a way to win.
Although, here's a fun fact for you guys as someone who used to live in Las Vegas. The number of all the countries that visit Las Vegas, the UK is the highest of all the countries in the world. The Brits love some Las Vegas. And as someone who lived there, I was always running into people from the UK. The Brits love to get turned there. And when I worked at the Qua Baths and Spa at Caesar's Palace, a lot of the fighters, a lot of their crews used to roll through there when they'd have big fights. Do you remember, is it Ricky Hatton?
Yeah, of course.
His crew used to always roll through there.
Got obliterated.
Yeah. By Mayweather, correct?
Yep, absolutely. Just incinerated.
Yeah. Again, the Ruther curse goes way back. I helped Ricky Hatton's team out, and they said they thought they had a good shot, and you're right. Got completely annihilated. Ooh, I'm excited. Wilder, Fury, dose. This kind of has a Rocky, Apollo Creed #2 vibe to it, doesn't it?
Rocky 2, huh?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Rocky?
How can you not go with the first one?
Wow. I mean, 1 is classic. I almost feel like it's 4.
You're going to go
People
Russia.
people out there in YouTube land, let us know what you think. But I think 4 is a strong sentimental favorite.
You're going to go Drago.
Just the training sessions.
Training set. Now,
Iconic.
I will say the Rocky montages. Big fan of Kate Abdo. Is it Kate Abdo?
Abdo, yep.
Big fan of Kate Abdo. Deontay Wilder probably also is.
I believe she does she does soccer or footy for Bleacher Report. She works with Steve Nash sometimes.
Okay.
So she's showing some range here.
Steve Nash, a frequent visitor to the Venice Beach basketball courts.
Why wasn't he part of the 3-point contest?
I don't know. Can we get Steve Nash? You think Steve Nash could take me in the 3-point contest?
Most likely.
100%.
How many threes is he hitting of the 15 we shot?
I think he shot 17.
Well, we did. Those are the 2 bonus rounds. Okay.
I mean, he probably makes 11.
11?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he barely beats.
You're basically an NBA player.
I'm just saying.
That's what I've learned.
I'm just saying. Like, I got, if no one's guarding me and I have completely free range, I can shoot the ball.
Hey, shout out to Calvin saying if he dies, he dies. 4 is the best. Guys, Max, 4 is the best.
Why is Rocky 4 hands down the best?
Politically, I mean, if you think about it, it has a lot to do with the Cold War, I believe.
I believe.
There's just a lot of historical value to it.
This is where we destroy.
I was very young. Okay, we don't have to get into me watching the Rockies. I have seen them. It's been a very long time.
It has something that we all take away, which is if I can change and he can change and then we all can change, he wins over the whole Soviet Union.
Yeah.
There's pretty incredible. But people forget about Rocky 4 is that Paulie falls in love with a robot. People don't forget. I don't know who. Like I know Sly was like a part of the screenwriting, but he falls in love with a.
It's great foreshadowing because people now are having sex with basically robots.
Let's dig in the tail of tape. It's showing up.
Go for it, Tug.
Here we go. Deontay Wilder's 3 years older than Fury.
He's 34.
Yep. He's 6'7" versus 6'9".
And we already lost the tail of tape.
But Fury's coming in a little heavier than last time. I think he was on 256. Coming in right now, he's coming at 269, which is 12 pounds heavier. 273. And I think Deontay Wilder was 212.5 coming in, so they both bulked up a little bit for this.
Now, Fury, of course, has the edge on reach. Fury is at 85 inches. Wilder's at 83.
And for them to have any chance tonight, Fury, he's got to hit that jab. He's got to execute the jab, keep Wilder at bay, use the reach advantage, use the height advantage, or else this is going to be a long night or a short night for Tyson Fury.
Yeah. I love the Vin Diesel crossover Bloodshot in theaters that they're promoting March 13th. Don't you love that? That they're cross-promoting that heavy. Now, if you're a listener of our show, you would know that we are only promoting the official beer sponsor of the Dirty Sports Podcast, Miller Lite. Tug's drinking one.
It's right here.
Nick's drinking one. Got to take off the headphones, Nick.
Yeah, I got another one.
Nick's going to get another one.
Nick's in sunglasses tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what Nick's doing. He kind of looks like a blind person with the sunglasses on. I liked his look before because he looked really sharp.
There's not one person in the commentary who says Fury's going to win this fight.
Which means Fury's going to win.
Time to unload on Tyson Fury.
Do you have a preference?
Am I rooting for someone?
I just want to see a good fight.
Not rooting for anyone. If I don't even have any money on this. I should probably put some money on this before we go. Just to, I think we've seen that. The public is loving Wilder. ESPN basically showed Wilder as a big favorite. I think, Fury is more of a, just a boxer. He's like he's going to try to win this, take this the distance. I think the longer this goes, the better the chance, obviously, that Fury has.
See, you've seen his outfits. He was in a full Mexican outfit.
He's doing the Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed, Rocky 4.
Yeah.
Right there. He's coming out right now. What's he wearing?
He's dressed as a king.
Is this a little bit of a mock? Is this a bit of a mock? Because this is similar. This is not quite the look. This is a play on King George, it looks like. It looks like to be a UK play here.
Yeah.
But it is something that Deontay Wilder does wear a crown, I believe. 161 days ago is the last time he fought. I think he's fought 6 fights versus 8 fights from Wilder since the last time they fought.
Well, they fought, I believe, December 1st, 2018.
Okay, so yeah, he's only fought 4 times, I think, then.
So he's in a crown outfit.
Shout out to Johnny Lombardo. I want whoever Andy doesn't want. You're so right.
Well, I don't want anybody. I don't have a stake in this game. I'm like you. I want to see a good fight. Obviously, we have the TV muted, so we have no clue what music he's coming out to.
Let's unmute it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I can't play it too loud.
That's
but
okay. It's Cotton Eye Joe. No, I'm just kidding.
Knew it.
That would be a good
Cotton Eye Joe. Now, what about you, Tug Coker? You can walk out to any single song.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
What do you walk out to?
I don't know. That's a great call. I'd probably say
I do something hip hop.
Of course. Got to do something hip hop and
Riff Raff, Dolce and Gabbana.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know what the song is, and I already hate it.
That's my go right there.
All right, let's see what Tyson Fury's coming out to.
Crazy. Wow.
Interesting. Interesting move for Tyson Fury.
Oh,
look at this. Look at this getup. Oh. This is
wow, he's in full throne. And he's got some people carrying him. That's very
smart move by making sure that they're white, by the way. Because if he had I'm serious, if he had people carrying him that were black, the social justice warriors, slave references, they would lose their mind. Am I correct on that?
Is Grinding All My Life by Nipsey Hussle, that seems like a good song to come out to. I think that'll get people going.
Maybe a little Skrillex, a little dubstep. They're like, is this guy on Molly? Is he about to do a fight? This is a very grand, slow entrance.
Now,
actually, social justice warriors will be mad.
Andy, how many fights have you been in over the years, either with your brothers or with people of the Cincinnati community?
I haven't really been in fights. I mean, I've got my ass beat by my brothers.
Yeah.
But like fights, no.
Did you and your brothers ever go just to blows, or was it just more like wrestling?
It was more of here's the thing with me. I never fought my little brother. I'm 3 years older than him. My brother, who's 3 years older than me, would just kick my ass, and he's also a lot bigger than me. And then my brother after that is 6 years older than me. Then it just starts like they're not really fights.
Yeah.
So mostly wrestling.
Very interesting for Fury to be carried out. Is this a way to like keep his stamina up? He's not walking, he's not exercised. They did talk about in the pre-fight that Deontay was doing a lot of pacing.
They did mention that.
And they said that this is generally not a concern because he looks to end fights so early, but are you burning energy? And is this playing to Fury's game to like draw this fight out as long as possible?
I would love to know just mentally what's going through your head like this before you go in a hand-to-hand combat sport. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much buildup. I'm trying to put myself in their shoes. Like let's say I had to go perform in front of 15,000 people, right? You don't want this buildup before you go on stage.
I walk out to John Mayer, Conrad. Oh God, very good.
Your doppelganger. You look a lot like him with your haircut right now.
Yeah,
a lot of similarities.
Do you know what I'm saying though, Tug? Like if you're about to do and this is basically a performance in an essence, a fight, whatever you want to call it. Like I feel like.
Well, here's the difference, right? Like I feel like if you're walking out for a fight and you're being paid like hundreds of thousands of dollars, that's one thing. These guys are about to have their lives change with this fight tonight, monetarily speaking.
Yeah.
So even if they lose, they're now multimillionaires. I think about the guys that are on the come up. You know what I mean? They're like, I'm going into a fight that, if I win it, I make $1,000.
But even this, I guess my point is, you're dressed like a king. Women are carrying you out. I don't know if I'm like mentally. How do you put that aside and say I'm about to?
Fury, it looks like he doesn't care at all. Fury looks like he could sit down with us right now.
But that's what he's known for.
Yeah.
He's known for his kind of nonchalant, mindset, right? And how casual he is. And they even, I mean, again, I posted it. He was doing hip thrust an hour ago. He was acting like he was having sex with somebody.
You said something like that's a Ruther move.
Ask Nick.
Your hip thrusts? Well, I mean, if you're on the Dirty Sports subreddit page, you already know Andy and hip thrusts are like.
Put out a link to the Dirty Sports subreddit if you could, please.
Yeah, I can do that.
Because Nick has hopped on this. Nick wants to get our subreddit going for the show. And
I mean, we've already gained over 50 members in the past since the last podcast, so we are rapidly growing.
All right, so Tyson Fury is officially in the ring. His king's robe is off. We're waiting.
Wilder hasn't even dressed up yet. He's making him wait.
Deontay Wilder, who has a very shining resemblance, as Nick pointed out earlier, to Le'Veon Bell.
That's a good call.
Is Le'Veon Bell Deontay Wilder? Have we ever seen them in the same room together?
He has the hair of Le'Veon Bell,
And
but the facial hair of LeBron James. I've noticed this too.
But he's got but I feel like he facially kind of looks
Very similar, yeah.
like Le'Veon Bell. I'm not saying all black dudes look alike. I'm just saying these guys kind of look alike.
Does Wilder rap is the question.
I think every black guy raps. I went from not making a stereotype to making a complete and utter stereotype.
Yeah.
See how that works?
We made it into the show 12 minutes.
What's on your socks tonight, Tug? What's on those?
Let's see. Just some swimmers.
You have to put them up to the camera, Tug.
Oh yeah, guys and gals, some swimmers. Just excited to be out of the house, away from the kids, enjoying a nice Miller Lite, and ready to watch a great fight. I mean, Wilder caught some heat because he said he wanted a body.
Yeah.
He wanted to catch a body on his resume.
Yeah. So for those who don't understand, he wanted to kill somebody.
Yeah. So
if you're not following along,
we'll see if tonight is the night. And I think that's this is why this fight has potential to be. He's got someone rapping to come out. Who do we have?
Volume. No idea who that is.
it's poor man's Lil Wayne.
No, this is just a hype man. He's talking.
It's Little Drain. It's his cousin. I want a hype man.
You have a hype man.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Nicholas Dalessandro, damn right. What would happen if he killed somebody tonight? Like if he killed Tyson Fury? Like how often does that happen?
It happened in the past year.
I know, but a main big event like this.
Never seen it.
It's never happened, correct?
No. I did see it actually once when Ivan Drago did it to Apollo Creed.
Yeah. That was a tough scene.
Throw in the damn towel!
Throw
in the damn towel!
Little did they know, tough scene which turned into an amazing gif.
It is a great gift.
30 years later. You gotta love about those actors. Little did they know, like, this technology would never go to this point where you would be on a GIF. Like, you would be immortalized for eternity for a line you had in a movie.
Oh, wow. Full regalia for Deontay here.
Kind of Game of Thrones-esque, I want to say.
I mean, he usually does the half mask. You can see his eyes. Not tonight. We have to get a picture of this.
It's almost eyes wide shut is what he's walking out.
It is a very eyes wide shut kind of thing.
I feel like he's about to engage in an orgy with 45 women.
I'm getting like the night from Monty Python vibes almost.
It is. It is. That's not bad.
It's Monty Python-esque. I can see that. Let's see what he's coming out to.
Sometimes, a lot of times they have, in these big time fights, they have the guy rapping live.
Who is this?
Along with
I
him.
can't hear. I got my headphones on.
Guys, if you're watching the show, let us know who's rapping. But
Wow.
It's live though.
Wow, this is surprising. You're not going to believe who he came out to. Hansen.
Who?
He came out to Umbop. Questionable move by Deontay Wilder.
See, there's our man rapping live here. So that is on par. This outfit's incredible. By
I
the
love
way.
it. I'm a fan.
Hanson, only 2 million monthly listeners as compared to.
Gavin DeGraw.
Yeah. So, a whole 1.5 million less.
I'm ready for like a little throw around the room where all the celebrities are. Who's here tonight? We did see John Gruden.
So earlier we saw Gruden, we saw Raiders owner Mark Davis, They showed
Magic Johnson.
Magic. They showed, I don't know if you were here yet, they showed Steve Harvey talking to Jerry West.
Bud Light Night is a great call, Conrad.
I can see that.
It's a great call.
It's a terrible ad, though.
It's not a very good ad.
Not a good ad, right, Tug?
Yeah.
Oh, are the eyes now red?
Wow.
His eyes are now red in this outfit.
For all my EDM fans, he looks like Rez, kind of. You know how Rez wears the goggles? You guys
No.
don't know what I'm talking about.
My EDM fans.
Paige knows. Paige is in the live stream. What's up, Paige? Love you.
Wow.
Wow.
Full cock.
Wow.
Full cock.
You can't text her that?
Yeah, it's in the live stream now. Now everyone knows. It means more.
Unbelievable.
What's your take on that, Tug?
I don't enjoy it.
I feel like Nick is instantly regretting that decision. We've shamed him.
I want, I said this earlier, like they go around the room and everyone has to do a default in the arena, the default fist up. So, and no one really looks good. No one outside the athletes look very good. Whenever an actor or an actress tries to do the fist up boxing reference,
Well,
it looks terrible.
I made an amateur move earlier today. This is pretty funny. I accidentally bought the non-HD
You did.
version at first.
This is cool. Lights go out.
I love this.
This is amazing.
This is almost like a scene out of a future sci-fi movie.
He has to win this fight because all the proceeds from this fight have gone to this attire. $40 million to make this thing.
It's bedazzled in diamonds.
It is. It's bedazzled, bejeweled.
This is an amazing outfit. It literally cost him $50 million to make the outfit. He will actually lose $5 million even if he wins this fight.
Jordan, we are not live streaming the fight itself. This is only live commentary. If you want to get the fight, you can pay $70 for it.
Or you can stream. There's somewhere to stream. You can do both.
Go to Reddit.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like we were pretty obvious in the Wilder vs. Fury live commentary to anybody who wants to know about that. It's a live commentary of the fight by myself, Tug Coker.
You were mindful of this, too. You said this. There was some.
Well, during the NBA three-point and slam dunk competition, it was Cheddar Dick Fest in there. And Prano went off, and it was pretty funny. Prano went off, and he was like, if you can't afford the TNT app, same thing. If you can't afford $70, like, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's $70. If you don't want to pay for it, fine. But if you can't afford it, I don't know what to tell you. Get a job, right, Doug? Although you are using
No comment.
me.
Yeah, I'm using you.
You are using me for the fight. You actually were like, do I really have to go on air?
That's exactly right. I want to sit over there next to Nick.
But it's going to take 45 minutes to take
It
off.
really is true.
To take off Deontay Wilder's outfit, it's going to take 45 minutes. This fight is not happening until tomorrow. Although, East Coast time, it's already past midnight. It's currently 9:09 Pacific Standard Time.
That's crazy.
It's a late fight in the East Coast.
Tyson Fury doesn't look of great health.
No. He's going to look like me after I slam some awful food tonight after the fight. Because that's what's on the palate tonight for Nick and I.
So can we get into some predictions before we get started here from you guys?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of Wilder here.
I'm going to make two predictions.
Yep. Pain.
Either a
You have to say pain.
either
Because
a,
that's a Rocky III quote.
either a Wilder knockout in the 4th round.
You going 4th round?
Hold on.
The over-under, by the way, is 10. That's the 10th round.
That was a reckless decision I just made.
Yep.
A Wilder knockout by the 4th round. Shout out to Tuscaloosa, by the way. Home of Nick. Home of what?
Tuscaloosa. Oh, jeez.
Man, Tug. This is Tommy Dewey is struggling
Crimson
here.
Tide. 21st round
University of
knockouts
Alabama.
for a Wilder. This is where I think it's interesting. 2000. He was an Olympic bronze medalist.
I saw that.
There are some pointing issues. Tons of pointing controversies in the Olympics. So I'd like to see the person that's eliminated.
If it
this
goes
guy.
beyond 8 rounds, I'm taking Fury. That was my second comment. If it goes beyond 8 rounds, I'm taking Fury. That's the Andy Ruther hot take.
Here's the thing that we need to watch for, right? We want to see multiple combinations from Wilder.
Yeah.
We want to see more than just 1-2 punches. And we want to see if Fury is going to stand in there and bang, which is different than last time, or is he going to stick up to his old antics, which is good footwork, good head movement, be hard to hit,
Yeah.
and a good jab. So we'll see. But he definitely looks like he's ready to be animated, have some fun, do the hands behind the back shenanigans that he did. He's already kind of got the cheeky look that he had from the fight number 1.
I want to talk about Deontay Wilder's girlfriend, or I'm sorry, fiance. She has in between the cleavage of her breasts. She has a tattoo. It's an interesting tat. Have you seen this? Going down her cleavage.
Haven't seen this.
Interesting move. All right, we have our ring girl here.
Come on out, ring girl.
Come on out here, ring girl.
Someone screen grab that.
Round 1 is about to happen.
That's right. We're doing the intros right now.
Wilder, Fury, round dose. First one was in the Staples Center.
They brought in some great classic referees for tonight. Kenny Bayless is doing tonight.
Fun fact about Kenny Bayless: Skip Bayless's cousin.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they don't look alike.
It's incredible.
Are we leaving that there? Because don't you have to erase it and put round 2?
We're loading on the fly here.
So Kenny Bayless.
He's been in some big time fights throughout the years.
Yeah. Now here's another thing about boxing.
Wilder looks fit. Wilder looks like he's
extremely fit,
bigger than last time.
My biggest concern about this fight, sorry to cut you off, is that it's a very rigged sport, as we know.
There's no doubt. Tons of controversy here.
Tons of controversy with boxing, way more than UFC or mixed martial arts, from at least what I see as an amateur viewer. All right, guys. The scene has been set. The MGM Grand, Las Vegas, Nevada. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. The second round after a...
You got to stop saying second round because it's confusing.
It is confusing. Second
Part
match.
2.
Part 2.
Yeah. Fury goes right into him.
Runs right into him. Ooh, Wilder's opening up, just going for it. Now let's discuss some of the advertising. There's a Cane's Chicken on Deontay Wilder's pants. A very underrated chicken place.
I'm not familiar with Cane's Chicken.
You should be. First time I ever had it was in the state of Oklahoma.
Really?
Yeah.
What is is it like a bar? Is it like a fried chicken place?
Yeah, it's made its way out here, I believe. All right, so they're opening a little slow.
Fury's trunks are extra high tonight.
Very high.
I know there's a below the belt thing going, but like this is up around his chest.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's trying to be more active.
Yeah.
He's trying to be more active right off the bat. Going at him. He's standing in the center of the ring, looking trying to corner to corner off Wilder.
Now, from what I saw beforehand, they
quickly into it right now.
Ooh, Wilder with a nice,
much more aggressive start than round 1. Wilder's known to start slow.
Yeah.
So this is a much more aggressive attack from both guys.
Yes.
This fight looks like it's not going the distance right now.
No, they're both swinging early out the gates.
So many times in these big fights, and maybe we're just used to Mayweather sitting there for so long, throwing about 12 punches.
And that's why Mayweather is very, he's very meticulous. He's very calculated. But he's also
nice shot from Fury.
Fury coming out.
Nice shot for Fury. And this is a test that we talked about with Wilder. He was hurt by Ortiz a couple times, and especially in the 7th round of the first fight. So this is something that we want to see from Wilder. Can he sustain some pressure?
Fury is winning this round so far.
I would agree.
We have about 1:15 left in round 1.
Ooh, Wilder staggered a little bit there. It looks like it's just a little stumble.
I see Colin Cowherd, 3rd row. Is he sitting next to Bill Simmons?
That's an incredible sitting. Simmons next to Cowherd?
Was that Simmons? Now they've both backed off a little after they both came out hot.
I agree, Conrad. Wilder's heavier, but so is Fury. So and these guys bulked up. What's that tell you? Probably like that. So these shots got to them a little bit.
Yeah.
Last time. Now we've slowed down in the past minute to closer to what we see a lot of. Ooh, nice little left hook by Fury right there.
Yeah.
Wilder looks. Now Wilder's attack is known to be unconventional. He kind of is all over the place, and he looks at tonight. His footwork looks a little sloppy. Good shot by Fury.
Ooh.
Another left by Fury.
Fury's made some nice connections this round. Wilder's basically on his back. He's backing up a lot.
Very impressive. I mean, who knows what the real judges are saying or the real announcers, but I was very impressed by Fury in that round. That was impressive.
Fury completely won that round. Came out strong. Got some nice shots in.
Hey, ring lady, after you do your walk, can we get a Miller Lite sponsor? Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. See, that was the first connection that Wilder made with Fury. This is early on. He got a nice.
That was a nice shot by Wilder, but Fury was out. He saw it coming.
A nice right
Thank
hook.
you so much. Thank you.
And then, but Fury, they're going to show the replay here. Fury got some. Oh,
That's that nice jab we're
that
talking
nice
about.
left-handed jab
Yeah.
from Fury. Icing his neck already.
I think Wilder's a little surprised by that first round. We all said this. Wilder starts a little slow.
Yeah. All right.
Got a good corner, able to figure people out a lot of the times. I mean, Wilder's only gone the distance one time.
All right. Round 2 has begun. Let's get it on.
Berman Stavern, the Canadian, the only time that he went to the distance. And in the rematch, he knocked him out in the first round. So, obviously, they're able to figure out some things with rematches. Same thing with Ortiz. But now we're going to see what happens here with Fury.
You know what I think they said to Fury in between rounds? Don't get punched in the face. I believe that
That's great stuff.
I believe that was the technical term that the coach used. Don't get punched in the face.
This is like Fury's like the equivalent of playing against Matthew Dellavedova because it's just so awkward
Yeah.
that you're just thrown off base. Like, how is this guy an NBA player?
No, you know what a better
Nice
is?
shot, a little stagger there from Wilder. Starting to get a little hyped up, Andy.
It's all
But
good.
that was a nice left by Fury with Wilder coming back.
You know what a better comp for Fury is? Joe Ingles.
Wilder does hate his left hand. Another nice jab by Fury. Fury is rocking the jab tonight. Really impressive.
Ooh. Oh,
Wilder.
that was a great duck by Fury.
This
right
is what's
there.
interesting about Wilder. You can tell that Fury is getting to Wilder, and Wilder's breaking out of technique and trying to hit bombs. He's already you might look for some nice counters here from Fury, just to get some shots in.
I'm not gonna lie. I keep seeing that Cane's chicken. I would love some fried chicken right now.
The only thing Wilder's trying to do is knockout. That's all we're seeing right now.
You want me to
Yeah.
grab up there?
Not a lot of thought going into the process of taking down Fury. No chops to the body.
All right.
Again, both rounds, the first 90 seconds of the first 2 rounds, we've seen a lot of action. They slow down a lot in that second half of the rounds here. Another nice shot by Fury. Another nice left. The left is really working for him tonight.
The problem with me, I'm trying to watch celebrities as well. I just saw Mark.
That's what I want you to do. I'll talk about the boxing, and
Okay.
I want you to watch.
I just saw Mark. I see Mark Davis, owner of the Oakland Raiders. Oh, Fury coming in with some body shots on the Gypsy King.
Ooh, nice left by Wilder right there.
Yeah,
Nice little jab.
and that's his weak
Yeah,
spot.
caught Fury. Another nice jab by Wilder. Caught Fury right in the chin 2 times.
Who would you give this round to? We've about 30 seconds left.
You know
in
what?
round
I think
two.
it's still anyone's round.
Yeah.
Ooh, another
Ooh.
nice shot by Fury. The lefts are working for everyone tonight.
Yeah. These guys,
Everyone's afraid of Wilder's right hand.
Skip Bayless is breaking him up.
Here we go. The last 10 seconds of the round. Anyone's round. This is where people try to steal rounds. Sugar Ray Leonard was the best of this.
Oh!
Wilder tried to set up. I think he did miss that. But Wilder's really just unloading. And a nice right hand by Fury to end the round. I think I'm going to go Fury here
I agree.
again.
Wilder got reckless those last 10 seconds.
He's very undisciplined now.
It's like a street fight. Wilder, those last few, he was just swinging. It's like two guys.
Yeah.
Wilder right there looked like a guy outside of a bar who somebody accidentally stepped on
A little
their
bit of
shoes.
blood coming out of the mouth
Yeah.
of Wilder right now.
I would have to give the first 2 rounds to Tyson Fury.
I agree. He's spitting up a little bit of blood.
This is not going as anticipated, maybe.
I think it's a good fight. I mean, it's a really entertaining fight right now. So we've got that going for us.
Yeah.
But I mean, Fury's got a game plan.
Fury has momentum after the first 2 rounds. Fury looks he just looks better right now. All right, we're on to round 3.
Here we go, round 3. You know, I miss Howard Letterman. Here's a look. The jabs. 34 jabs, landed 10 for Wilder. 31 jabs for Fury, landed 10. So through 2 rounds.
So they're pretty close.
Pretty close. People are activating with the jab right now.
32 to 29% on the jabs, Fury over Wilder.
But what you have to see is the fact that Wilder is setting up the jab. That's got to bode well for him going down the road. Fury's jabs continue to find success against Wilder. The jabs are really working tonight. It's like, is Fury going to wear him down because but Wilder's going to be so undisciplined? If Wilder stays patient, you have to like the fact that he's going to land a jab and he's going to do a combo with a big right. He's got to stay patient though. He's got to stay patient.
In celebrity spotting, I have seen on the left of Colin Cowherd is Travis Kelce and Travis Kelce's fiance. I spotted them, who were courtside last night for Lakers-Grizzlies game.
That's right.
It's an expensive weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not paying for a single thing. This is where I'm at, Tug. I'm celebrity sighting.
I mean, that's the best thing about another nice shot, another nice right by Fury.
I told you this last night. You win the Super Bowl that offseason, you do whatever you want. It doesn't matter.
And that's why you suck the next year. All right. $1:30 left in round 3. No major punches landed this round so far. Wilder's, he's bleeding from his lip. He looks a little beat up already. He looks
another nice left.
Nice jab.
Another nice left by Fury. Just really good. I mean, Wilder has not found the timing yet.
He's beating up Wilder.
And this is a part of Fury's good skill set. He's so awkward. And he's got good footwork and head movement for a big guy.
Yeah.
It's hard to time.
I'm telling you, Joe Ingles for the Utah Jazz.
That's very interesting. We need to see some combinations from Wilder. We need to see more than just the big right and a jab. We need to see a couple different going both sides here and multiple combinations.
Yeah.
You can the blood is actively flowing out of Wilder's mouth, though. And he's down! Oh, we don't know if that's a slip or what, but Wilder is down.
Wilder is already down. Now he got right back up.
That looked like another pot, like a quick straight left or overhand left. But that did catch him.
It got him.
He looks phased.
He
looks phased.
He's
wobbled. Wilder is wobbled. This is trouble, guys.
He's down again.
Wilder's down again.
There's lots of blood on the what the fuck do you call it? The ring. Look, there's blood everywhere. He's bleeding. He's done.
Guys, he looks in trouble.
Look at his legs. He's wobbling. Fury has him on the ropes. Round 3 has ended.
Hey,
there is blood. Let me just describe this. There is blood all over.
There's blood coming out of the ear, right? There's blood coming out of Wilder's ear right now.
All over his face. Somebody silenced their phone. I keep picking up somebody's phone.
Not me.
That's me. It's on buzz.
So that's almost a back of the head shot. They're showing the replay of the knockdown of Wilder, and it looks like a nice jab to the back of the head, which I don't know if you're allowed to count that. You are allowed to count that. I'm just kidding, but
knocks him down.
But you can see why Wilder was sort of incapacitated for the rest of the round, discombobulated. Yeah. So we'll see what he's like coming out for round 4.
There's Tyson Fury's wife, and
that's Travis Kelce's brother. No, round 4. Here we go.
Yeah, you got to do it quicker, buddy. All right, round 4 is here. This is Tyson Fury.
Shout out to Matty Wallace telling us. Keep doing that, please, guys. Let us know what ESPN, what Teddy Atlas is saying. Any other guys out there? Because the round 2 they said went to Wilder, which I was surprised by. I have 3 rounds to 0.
I agree.
Fury with a 10-8 round in round 3 with a knockdown.
Fury dominated round 3.
Now this is not a surprise because we know that Deontay is slow to start.
But he was wobbling. His legs were shaky last round.
The shot to the back of the head, is an issue. So we'll see if that minute between rounds helped him kind of, get him there's some shots here from Fury's feeling confident tonight.
Yeah.
Fury feels like he has some sort of game plan.
And by the way, guys, if
Another stumble by Wilder, which is a slip. It looks like they connected on their feet.
if you're new here, Nick will put the link. We do live events a lot. Just subscribe to us on YouTube.
Just drop a sub. Put on post noties.
I don't know what that means. I'm an old man, but whatever that means.
Fury kind of looks like Private Pile from Full Metal Jacket.
Wilder looks like he's not all there right now. He looks tired.
He's phased.
Yeah, he has blood coming out of his ear. Took another shot to the left, another left on the chin.
I feel like he can't even stand.
He's in trouble, guys. He's only trying to knock out. He's only going big rights. There's no boxing happening from Wilder at all.
Yeah. There's no boxing.
Fury knows.
There's no technique.
Yeah. It's all big rights. Remember the left that was working in the second round, the nice jab? It's all gone away. He's looking at time. He's looking to catch Fury one time. Fury is in complete control of this fight right now. Ooh, what kind of a slappy right by Fury.
Wilder, we got about a minute and 7
By the way,
left.
there's 4 kids in the second row.
Yes.
What are they doing there? Who brought their 4 kids that are under 15 years old to a big fight?
I would do that too. No, I would not.
Look at those kids. There's like a 7-year-old in a tie in the left corner.
Yeah, that's your son, actually, Tug.
I know.
I don't know what he's doing there. Wilder he just looks fatigued. He looks fatigued.
And you have seen fights where guys kind of find their second win, get their footing, but he has blood coming out of his ear. He's got blood coming out of his mouth.
Yeah.
He's leaning on Fury.
He looks at.
I'm not seeing any boxing. A weird, kind of a ragged left hook with bad technique from Wilder right now.
He looks tired.
You would not think that this 273-pound man, so out of shape, is the guy with more condition right now. Both guys look a little bit gassed.
Yeah.
Here in the fourth. Last 10 seconds, chance to steal around here. But Wilder he's just not throwing anything. He's just trying to time. He's just trying to time him.
Oh, that was a bad. Wilder just he doesn't like that throw, that combo that he just used right there. He just threw his right hook, just throwing it. He's the guy trying to just throw shit at a wall.
Leaves himself open to like some late counters. I mean, we talked about liking Fury, earlier in the match. We're not listening to exactly what's happening.
Fury's barely even sweating.
Just feel there's a lot of confidence right now.
I mean, just the visual. So we're through 4 rounds. Fury has all 4 rounds won in my visual. I don't know what they're scoring it at home. Do it a little, yeah. do it a little steady there, Nick. There we go. I mean, look, the swing and the miss.
The technique in this round is not one we'll remember. People are throwing so wide. These shots are so bar fight slappies.
Yeah.
I mean, just windmill shots.
Yeah. He's really aggressive with his showing the rounds, isn't he?
Agreed, Mr. Stoley online. I don't think he came into the fight with concussion, but you're right. His equilibrium is off because of the ear, and we've been seeing the last 3 rounds. Ooh, quick shot right off the bat from Fury. I mean, Wilder's not going to make it out of this round, guys. He's in trouble. Right, first 5 seconds of the fight, another big left. He looks totally. It's like accumulation of all these shots from Fury is going to really cash here for the people who picked the underdog. Wilder does not look anywhere close. Another big shot.
Oh, right to
big
the side.
upper hand right.
Right to the side of his head. What did we say before the fight started? What did we say? Everyone's picking Wilder.
Yeah, we did.
So what did I say? Fury's going to win.
Well, we liked Fury.
No, you said you're not picking anyone for this. Ruther.
Yeah.
No, but I said if everyone's picking Fury, he's going to win. That's on record, me saying that.
Everything we
I
said.
also made a terrible prediction about Fury in the 4th round, but I was just having fun.
But everything we said is that we needed to see is happening for Fury, and none of the things we wanted to see from Wilder is happening tonight. No combinations. No getting out quick.
Yeah.
He looks dazed. He looks hurt.
He doesn't want to be there right now.
Well, he's still. Oh, he's down again.
Yeah!
He's down again.
Wilder's down, and he's right back up. He's struggling.
It wasn't a big hit. It looks like he's tired. It looks like that was a shot to the left to the abdomen. I don't know if he gets out of this round. I said it from the beginning. If he gets out of this round, I'll be very impressed.
Oh.
Big shot right to the back of the head. Fury's just the weight. You were talking about maybe it was smart to him to add weight because he's just pounding. He's totally banging on him right now. And Wilder is doing what? He's totally wobbled. We talked about this ear being a problem. His equilibrium is totally messed up.
He's going to go down. He's going to go down. How's he standing up? He's barely standing up.
Guys, it's about to end.
They're about to call it. Can they call it at this point?
No, well.
Uh-oh.
Get your hands up, Deontay.
Yeah,
get your hands up, Butter. It's about to be trouble right now. 55 seconds left to go in this round. I do not think he makes it out. Said it right off the top. Another shot from Fury. Wilder's on the ropes.
In the back left corner. Doesn't look pretty.
Fury's going for the kill here. He's in the corner, holding up Wilder. Wilder's trying to tie up right now.
Just giving him body shot. Look at this.
20. You guys see this? 27 thrown, 12 big punches here from Fury. No, 5 total big punches thrown from Wilder in this round. Landed 0. This is a one-sided affair.
This is a bloodbath.
Something just happened here. It looks like a holding warning from the referee here, letting all the judges know. Fury's in complete control. He knows that the added weight, I think, is just weighing. He's just leaning all over Wilder, and he's been the aggressor the entire time.
This is definitely Fury's match to win. Ooh, he's getting Wilder in the back.
He's giving
he's getting him in the corner.
He's giving Wilder a chance to get out of this round. I didn't think he'd make it out, but it looks like he's going to make it. They both look a little tired to end the round here. Some big, wide shots. But I'm not seeing any punches out of Wilder. If we cut, we're not going to hear the audio, but I bet you if they go into Wilder's corner, it's like we got to see something. We need to see something here right now.
Yeah. Wilder's ready.
We need to see some activity. We need to see some strategy. There's no combinations happening. There's no the straight blood coming out of the mouth.
Blood.
Left ear is just there's blood coming into his beard.
Yeah, his mouth's bleeding.
I mean,
heavily.
A doctor probably has to give a check on him just because this. I mean, blood out of the ear is always a problem.
Yeah, I had that when I had my
denting.
When I had my brain injury.
I agree. Ref did just save. I mean, look. We liked Fury over here.
You got to hold it up. I noticed. No, you got to hold it up. There you go.
They're showing the replay, and it's. Here's a big fear for Wilder. A nice left to the body, knocking down Wilder. But we're not seeing any adjustments from the Wilder camp, which is something that they're good at.
Yeah.
And we all know that he has, one punch.
I'm shocked that Wilder made it this far. All right, we're in round 6. Has just begun. Wilder.
But look at Fury's face. It's like he's having, a practice. It's just like he's like a spar.
Yeah, he's
not concerned because there's no adjustments made by Wilder. There's no defensive changes here. The left is still dominating for Fury.
He's instantly getting when the rounds
no
start,
combinations from Wilder.
When the rounds start, he's instantly getting him in the corner.
Yep.
He's just instantly getting him.
And again, we're seeing the weight of Fury, right? 273, leaning on Wilder, trying to wear down the energy. We talked earlier about the pacing that Wilder was doing to start the fight.
Yeah.
How tired is he going to be? We're seeing that.
The irony is that Wilder is wearing a Cane's chicken shorts, and Fury has been the one eating the Cane's chicken and is winning. That's the silver lining of this situation.
But that's the greatest thing I've learned tonight is Cane's chicken is delicious. Yeah, I need to go there.
And I'm giving them a lot of free plugs.
Big in Ohio. Huge.
The exact same thing we've seen for the first 6 rounds, guys. This is Fury just leaning. He knows he's ahead. He knows he's winning this fight. He knows he's not seeing any sort of strategical changes by Wilder. So the game plan is lean on Wilder, wear him out, make him tired, continue to chip away with that left hand, and get out the victory.
Now, Wilder's only hope at this point is a knockout. And it doesn't look like he's anywhere close. Ooh, big uppercut there that he missed.
Now, we have to remember Wilder is dangerous. He's still one punch dangerous.
That's what I'm saying.
Will he wake up? But you have to imagine, and I think that YouTube's saying this. No, like the ear is totally hurting Deontay Wilder.
It's mangled,
changing his equilibrium. Can't get balance.
Right now, Mike Tyson is looking at ear and he has an erection. He wants to go in for that bloody ear. Oh!
Wilder's complaining about shots to the back of the head, which has hurt him tonight.
Wilder's blood is all over Tyson Fury right now.
Fury just wiped some of the blood and licked it. This guy is an absolute animal. He's the ultimate warrior.
Savage.
He is.
Tyson Fury gives 0 fucks. This has been Tyson Fury's fight from the start, and now we are 30 seconds left in round 6.
Oh, look, there's no hands up by Wilder. He took a nice shot to the left. Nice show of chin by Wilder, but he looks so tired. His hands are not up. Get your hands up. There you go. Get your hands up, please.
Oh,
he's doing the Shakira.
wow.
Tyson Fury just did the Shakira next to Deontay Wilder's ear. That's gonna be the gif of the night.
Yeah, he just did the lick.
Yep. An homage to Mike Tyson here in Vegas.
Love it.
Fury knows he's dominating him.
So we're through 6 rounds, and by my estimation, again, someone who knows nothing about boxing, Tyson Fury has won all 6 rounds.
I have him winning every round as well. Now I hear that. Look at this. Here it is. We talked about this being the gif of the day. Does he actually touch his? No, he doesn't. He doesn't go full touch on Deontay Wilder.
The blood is coming out profusely from Deontay Wilder's left ear.
He looks like he can't keep his eyes open.
Yeah.
We have to start looking at the corner of Deontay Wilder and say, can he go on? Because they know his ear is this much of a problem.
Yeah.
Can he sit up straight? I mean, is he about to pass out?
I don't know if he can go on. He's made it through 6 rounds. How much longer can he take this beating?
Look, I thought he was going to go down in the 5th. You have to do a tip of the cap to Deontay here because he's lasted as long as he has, being dominant. I mean, Fury's in the middle of the ring right now waiting for the fight to start. He knows that he is in complete control of this fight.
Blood is in the water. He's that great white just circling. He's ready to go in for the kill.
And we're not seeing any strategical change by Wilder. And maybe he just can't think straight because, his brain's probably damaged from the ear. Nice left. Again, another nice left from Fury. Doing a little stagger to Wilder. This is just one man stalking another.
Yeah. This is a bloodbath.
I need to see hands up from Wilder. Or I don't. He's not going to be able to finish this fight.
In terms of just like refereeing, is boxing the hardest sport or just the most intimidating sport to referee?
I would think so.
I think it's up there with hockey.
I mean, MMA. I mean, I don't follow MMA that closely, but these things, real people's lives are in real risk.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
I mean, a nice shot from Wilder with the left, countered by Fury. Are we seeing? We just don't see the balance from Wilder right now. He looks like he's been.
His legs are very.
Yeah, they're rubbery.
It's like it's like he's walking on Jello.
And because of that, we're not seeing any of the power. You can see him trying to throw some big rights, but the power is just not there right now. He looks gassed. It's almost like he's punch drunk just a little bit.
It's almost the equivalent of like a big hitter trying to swing for a home run, but
It's
just completely whiffing.
Absolutely what he's trying to do right now.
Yeah.
And again, we needed to see the combos. We're not seeing anything. It's one punch and then try to cover up. He goes straight to the corner. He's so tired.
Oh, he's getting beaten. He's the ref comes in.
It's over. He called it.
It's done. Tyson Fury
GG.
dominated.
TKO. You've seen enough. Questionable. I would say a bit questionable on the finish here.
You think the refs hopped in too quickly?
I'd say a little too early here.
Yeah. He had him in that back corner.
I thought it was a little questionable on this the call here. I mean, obviously we saw this fight going this way the entire time.
Yeah.
But he looked like he had his wits about him.
I agree.
I don't think that they necessarily needed to.
I felt like it was a quick move, but in 7 rounds, Tyson Fury.
Guys, I hope I liked Fury because I thought the odds were so. It was Vegas liked him. So there you go. I mean, I agree with a lot of the comments I'm seeing online right now. I mean, Fury didn't have to do too much because
Wilder was just reckless.
Wilder he just didn't show a lot of any real strategy other than I want to knock you out. The whole catch up body thing backfired on him, And Fury does what he does well, which is he's smart. He's just a smart fighter.
Yeah.
And he's a rare beast where he's like 273, but good feet, a good head movement. And the jab was dominant the entire night tonight.
Yeah. Nick, you want to hop in here? Does anybody say anything on YouTube?
I saw a comment earlier saying this is the Dapper Sports Podcast now. A lot of comments about how dapper we are looking tonight.
Guys, I don't always wear sweatpants. It's just easy because I'm in my own apartment. But we do dress up occasionally.
Kind of want to get a pair of boxing shorts after tonight.
Yeah?
Why are they like that? You know? Like, who was bold enough to be like, this is how our shorts are going to be? You got basketball shorts, you got khakis, boxing shorts, the most bold of the shorts.
I'm looking at Calvin's. Now we haven't had a chance to listen to the analysts, but like Calvin's post about, the punch to the back of the head was something we talked about, which may have led to the bleeding of the ear. It's a questionable. Shots to the back of the head are stuff that should be adjudicated. So I agree. There might be some controversy on this. I'm sure Deontay's camp will be like, this is not. Let's have a third here. Let's have a third fight. I thought it was a good fight. What do you guys think?
I think from the start, I agree with your assessment. Wilder was just going for the quick knockout, the kill shot, so to speak. Fury looked more technical, more balanced. Wilder was reckless. And from the minute this fight started, I felt like it was all in Fury's hands. So this is the very end when he has him back in the corner.
Well, apparently, Vaughn Brewer on YouTube is saying that the corner threw in the towel. See that one guy is pointing. One judge is pointing and say, "Hey, they're saying we're done."
Ooh, he took a
nice straight right, sort of like with a little glove press from Fury.
I mean, he's taking a beating in this.
It was a good. I mean, honestly, from a big heavyweight like Fury, really thoughtful strategy.
I like the stoppage though from his corner.
I agree.
I mean, he's getting beaten. I think this is smart. You don't want this guy to be permanently brain damaged.
Yeah, what's a good point. I thought like he could have gone on, but like if the corner feels that way, then
and now that we see
they know
it
more than I do.
And now that we see it in slow-mo on the replay, I think it was a good move by Wilder's camp, throwing the towel. If only that guy could have done it in Rocky IV, Apollo Creed would still be with us today.
I think about that fight all the time.
Me too.
Poor Apollo.
Yeah. Who's this guy flexing?
Get out of here.
And did you see the security? Get out of the camera's way.
First loss of the career for Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
Quite a run. See a lot of these things happen. We're going to see your rematch.
You think?
I don't know. Do we see 3?
Round 3? You're blowing up there.
Probably because of the draw,
Yeah, what do you think?
I think so because money talks, baby. This feel like it was. I thought it was a pretty entertaining fight. I mean, no major jaw-dropping blows, but I thought the first 2 rounds, especially, both guys came to fight.
I agree.
And then there was the controversial back of the head hit.
Yeah.
And it really changed the whole course of the evening. I mean, we just never saw Deontay get back on track. Couldn't get his feet under him.
Yeah.
And now we're back to the thrusting. The thrusting that started the night, we see it end the night right here.
He's
unbelievable thrusting into the.
He's having
the
sex with the back corner of the ring. I'm not gonna lie, as a guy who does lots of hip thrusting, I call it air thrusting, whatever you want to call it. As a guy who does a lot of that on my own, how can I not like Tyson Fury?
Should be a guest on this pod.
Will he fit on the couch?
He might be out of frame.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what I'm more
It's
worried
true.
about.
Couldn't frame the nog.
Now, Nick, what's your take?
On the fight, I mean, it was just one-sided.
Yeah.
Was I entertained? Yeah. Would I pay $70 for it myself?
I think anytime you see a big fight where the underdog wins, I think that's newsworthy. So many times you see the favorite just destroy, and so wasn't a surprise to us, since I think we all had Fury, but
Wilder just looks drunk all night. The way his face looked.
Here's a towel being thrown in. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we didn't have a chance to listen to the ringside, but I'm sure they were probably like, guys, we need to see something. We just we never saw it. We never saw it the whole night.
It was
After the first 2 rounds.
actually Mark Davis from the Raiders who threw the towel. It wasn't Wilder's ring. Did you see that?
Yes.
Mark Davis. from the Raiders.
Actually, Derek Carr threw it a perfect spiral.
It was the first time ever.
Enjoy this Miller Lite in this postgame. Got to say that.
It's great taste. Less filling. 96 calories, Tug.
Everyone out there, give us, if you're on YouTube, let us know what they're saying about the fight around the ring. What Kellerman's saying, what Lennox was saying. Let us know. I thought we were pretty spot on with some of our takes tonight. We kind of called it, even though Teddy Atlas apparently gave the second round to Wilder. You and I were saying no. This has been a Fury fight.
No,
from round one.
I mean, look at Fury post fight.
He never looked stressed.
He never
looked stressed the entire fight. I mean, that's a testament to me, a pre-game plan. They came in knowing they watched enough tape. They fought him the first time.
Yeah.
They felt confident.
I mean, Deontay Wilder looks completely opposite. Deontay Wilder looks like he's been working construction for 40 straight hours. He's fatigued. His face is all beat up. He got blood everywhere. This was his first career loss.
You lived in Vegas through some big fights.
I did.
Did you guys happen to, what happens in these weekends? Were you
It's nuts.
This craziness?
So the last big fight that I lived in Vegas for was the 2006 Oscar De La Hoya Floyd Mayweather, again on Cinco de Mayo. Just the vibe of the city when you live in Las Vegas on a big fight is pretty fun. Like you feel the energy in the air. And people just get turned. His punches were outlanded 82-34. The stats
complete domination tonight. I mean, it was just, and it started from the very beginning. We saw a game plan from Fury, like we talked about.
Yeah.
Came to the middle of the ring, was attacking the entire time.
Yeah.
We thought maybe we watch him be smarter and we kind of slow roll it. Went the opposite way.
Sure.
Attacked from the beginning.
Yeah. And like you said, it seemed like a calculated game plan from Tyson Fury's camp.
Yeah.
And they played it to perfection. A Bill Belichick Patriots-esque
I agree.
game plan.
Look, here's a recap. Why don't you recap this, Andy?
Okay, so right now we have 55 punches thrown. That's it.
55 punches thrown.
Sorry, power punches.
Yeah.
55 power punches thrown from Deontay Wilder. He connected on 18 of them. Whereas Tyson Fury threw 160 power punches and landed 58. Percentage-wise, pretty close, 33 to 36% in favor of Fury. Body, 10 from Wilder, 13 to Fury. But again, the fact that he threw almost triple the amount of power punches and landed almost 2 more times the power punches, that is the difference in this fight.
I agree. I mean, we saw some nice jab work in the first 2 rounds from Wilder, but once he got that little back of the head shot, he just really wasn't the same. And none of the power. He had none of the power. And I do want to say what up to Kilowatt because I agree. Like he did look amateurish tonight. We saw we saw this from Wilder. Big swings, no technique.
It was a bar fight.
He got exposed tonight. Let's just be honest.
That's what I was calling it. Again, as somebody who doesn't understand the technicalities of the sport, because I don't watch it that much. It looked like 2 guys outside of James Beach in Venice fighting each other.
But Fury actually showing real boxing prowess from boxing skill. Like
I agree.
Nice jabs the whole night. Not a knockdown to the body. I mean, there's some smart plays.
How many
Fury.
beers is Tyson Fury having tonight?
He actually started drinking before the fight. That's how confident he was. And that's why someone drove him to the ring.
Yeah. He was already 6 Guinnesses deep.
Is that the difference tonight? That he actually didn't walk to the ring. Like he conserved energy.
Yeah.
Are we going to see more boxers being carried?
Yeah.
I don't know.
In fact, I think I should do that in my personal life.
Well, you have Nick here.
Nick's going to carry me to the beach before I do my beach runs. He's going to carry me on a bed, and then when I get to the beach, then I will run.
Question from Cutter, which was crazier in Vegas, the title fights or NBA All-Star Weekend? Do you remember?
Oh, NBA All-Star Weekend was insane.
I was there the weekend after, and the cab driver told me it was the worst weekend he'd ever experienced in Las Vegas.
Dude, it was a straight debacle. I will. The Las Vegas Review-Journal is the main paper in the city. I will never forget all the articles after the NBA All-Star Weekend happened. But for me, it was fun because, again, I worked at Caesar's Palace at the spa, and all the guys and their entourages would come in for like massages and facials and all that stuff. And I'll never forget because dudes would come in saying they were an NBA player. Like a dude would walk in and be like, yo, I'm Antoine Walker. I'm here for my 3 o'clock massage. And I'm like, dude, I follow the NBA. You are not Antoine Walker.
You know what's going to be crazy? I mean, because they're getting a football team. The Super Bowl is eventually going to be held at Vegas. What would be crazier?
Oh, my God.
Can you imagine?
Dude, here's the thing about Vegas. Here's the craziest times as someone who lived in Vegas. New Year's Eve, Halloween, NBA All-Star Weekend.
Wow.
And the boxing matches are obviously up there. But for someone who lived there, they were pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, I heard. I mean, I couldn't believe how bad the cab driver was. Like, was one of the worst weekends I've ever experienced in my entire life. It was All-Star Weekend.
It wasn't a good look for the NBA.
Yeah. I don't know. Fury is basically doing karaoke at MGM right now. He's grabbed the mic.
Yeah.
Bob Arum is now on. Now he's so excited. He just made $50 million. And the story about tonight is, his team is wearing Kronk, which is a famous gym in Detroit, the Kronk Gym. Yeah. It's
not Kronk, Kronk.
Kronk. Yeah, it's Kronk. And how do I know this? One reason I know this, my Catherine, my wife, used to date a Kronk.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, so I know all about the Kronk Gym. Well, Detroit, as Nick will attest, being from Michigan, just an institution when it comes to creating some boxing legends. Including Tommy Hitman Hearns.
Is there any truth, and this is what I'm hearing, my inside sources actually as I look at my cell phone over here, is there any truth to that? Not only did Wilder use a lot of energy pacing back and forth in the room, is there any truth that it took so much energy for him to put on his outfit and also take it off?
I saw that comment. I think it's actually very interesting. I mean, you talk about the accumulation of stuff. Like we talked about the pacing. Remember the analysts were talking about the pacing?
Yeah.
He wears a 200-pound Game of Thrones night cape.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting.
Where Tyson Fury says, I'm throwing on a robe and a crown, and I'm having 4 attractive women take me to the ring. Tyson Fury, you looked great tonight. You looked great not only on, but also out of the ring because he looked relaxed. He was doing hip thrusts. A likable guy. A very likable guy.
We got some new viewers joining us. You want to recap the fight for everybody?
Mike Tyson ran in, bit off Deontay Wilder's ear. Then Evander Holyfield then ran in to then beat up Mike Tyson. And then Lennox Lewis, it was like a throwback night. It was wild.
Mike Tyson sees the bloody ear, and he does the Jack Nicholson gif.
Yeah.
He does the...
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
No, for real recap, like what your thoughts?
My thoughts are this. Tyson, as we discussed, Tyson Fury dominated from round 1, basically. I would score him the winner in all 7 rounds. His camp obviously threw the towel. The fight ended. It was a great fight. But if you are new, we do live events. We cover all sports. We have a podcast every Monday and Thursday. Subscribe to us right now on YouTube. Subscribe to us on iTunes. All the links are in the description of this podcast. So subscribe to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, you name it. New episodes Monday and Thursday, Tug Coker.
I live for it.
And I live to do these live things. We'll be doing more of these. I'm glad that you said, hey, let's go live. I love it, Tug. Any final thoughts?
I just had a great time. I mean, it was fun to watch a big-time fight. You know, like this is midnight plus on the East Coast.
Correct.
You know, 9 and change on the West Coast. It's always just fun to be like, burning the midnight oil with some buddies and watching a great fight. And I thought it was like, again, it's just like a tactical showcase with some good luck. I mean, the shot to the back of the neck is something that we'll talk about probably. And it'll probably lead to a fight number 3 because I'm sure people paid a lot of pay-per-view people, including us, doing this. I thought the fight was quality. I mean, especially compared to like what we see with like some Mayweather fights from the past.
Well, it was entertaining, and nothing against Mayweather, but his fights are boring in my opinion.
They're boring, and he's an excellent fighter. They're just boring.
He's a technician.
Yeah.
When he's in the ring, these fights are actually entertaining, and we'll do it again in the future. Nick, anything else?
I got nothing. Floyd Mayweather, Grand Rapids though.
Oh shoot, my bad.
616.
My bad.
All right, guys. That is the broadcast. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Again, subscribe to us on YouTube. Subscribe to us where all podcasts are available. And we'll have a new episode coming out Monday. All right, Dirtballs, thanks for the support. And most importantly, stay dirty.